Humans aren't the only intelligent species on the planet. In fact, some animals think, plan, remember, and even understand themselves in ways that continue to shock scientists. They possess a kind of brain power that goes beyond what many of us ever imagined. Get ready to have your mind blown. And hey, if you love learning surprising facts about the world around you, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss out on our next video. First up, meet the octopus, one of the most intelligent invertebrates on Earth. These creatures are like something out of science fiction. They don't just swim around looking for food, they think. Scientists have found that an octopus can solve complex puzzles, like opening a jar from the inside to escape. They can navigate intricate mazes, and, what's truly incredible, they remember the solutions and can repeat the task faster the next time, even days later. They learn through observation, watching other octopuses and even humans to figure things out. Their nervous system is so unique, with a large portion of their neurons located in their arms, that each arm can almost act independently, as if it has a mind of its own. This distributed intelligence is why they're often described as having an alien-like mind. It's a completely different form of consciousness, and we're only just beginning to understand its depths. Next, let's talk about a bird that might just be smarter than your average toddler. Crows are famous for their intelligence, and for good reason. They're not just birds, they're feathered engineers. Crows are among the few non-primate species known to create and use tools. We're not just talking about picking up a stick. They will find a twig, modify it to the perfect shape, and use it to dig out insects from tree bark. In laboratory settings, they've been observed bending wire to create a hook to retrieve a treat from a tube. What's even more astonishing is their ability to plan for the future. They can solve multi-step problems, figuring out a sequence of actions needed to get a reward, like stacking blocks to reach a high-up piece of food. They even understand cause and effect, like dropping stones into a water tube to raise the water level to get a floating treat. This level of abstract reasoning and forward thinking is something scientists once thought was exclusive to humans and great apes. From the sky to the sea, let's look at dolphins. We all know they're smart, but their intelligence goes deeper than just performing tricks. Dolphins are one of the very few animals on the planet that can recognize themselves in a mirror. This might not sound like a big deal, but it's a huge indicator of self-awareness. To test this, scientists place a temporary mark on a dolphin's body in a place it can't see directly. When the dolphin sees its reflection, it turns and contorts its body to get a better look at the mark in the mirror. This proves it understands that the reflection is me, not another dolphin. This concept of self is a cornerstone of higher consciousness, something shared by humans, great apes, and a handful of other species. This self-awareness also hints at their complex social lives. They have unique whistles that act like names, allowing them to call out to specific individuals. They form alliances, solve problems together, and even mourn their dead. Their minds are not just intelligent. They're conscious and deeply social. And if you're finding this as fascinating as I do, remember to hit that subscribe button to join our community of curious minds. Now, let's turn to a gentle giant whose intelligence is matched only by its incredible memory. The old saying is true, an elephant never forgets. Their brains are the largest of any land animal, and they use every bit of them. Elephants have an astounding capacity for recall, which is vital for their survival. Matriarchs, the leaders of the herd, can remember the exact locations of water sources and migration routes they haven't visited for decades. This mental map is passed down through generations, ensuring the herd can navigate vast and often harsh landscapes. But their intelligence isn't just about survival logistics. Elephants display a wide range of complex emotions, including joy, grief, and compassion. They've been observed comforting a distressed member of the herd, celebrating the birth of a calf, and mourning over the bones of their deceased relatives, sometimes returning to the same spot for years. This combination of powerful memory and deep emotional intelligence creates a social fabric that is incredibly complex and, in many ways, very similar to our own. Finally, let's debunk a common myth with an animal that is a true underrated genius, the pig. Forget the stereotypes, pigs are incredibly smart, clean, and sophisticated animals. In terms of sheer cognitive ability, they outsmart many other animals, including dogs. Believe it or not, pigs can even play video games. In experiments, they've learned to manipulate a joystick with their snouts to move a cursor on a screen and hit targets. What's more, they learned the concept of the game quickly and showed real focus and understanding of their objective. They can understand symbolic language, learn from each other, and have excellent long-term memories. They can even recognize their own names and come when called. Their ability to solve problems and adapt to new situations shows a level of intelligence that most people would never expect. These animals are not just smart, they are quick learners with a playful curiosity that makes them one of the most surprising members of the Animal Genius Club. So from the octopus that thinks with its arms to the crow that plans for tomorrow, the dolphin that knows itself, the elephant that remembers everything, and the pig that plays video games, it's clear that intelligence comes in many fascinating forms. The animal kingdom is full of minds that rival our own in unique and spectacular ways. Which of these animals surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow for more incredible insights into our world.